Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn today, and today we've got a little bit of work to do over here, and we've got a little bit of work to do over here. But we're going to get started with some work in this area. The first thing I want to do today is to make sure this doesn't overflow. And to do that, I'm going to add a little more outpouring from this, because right now there's really only 3 and we got rid of 5, so I would like to try and even it out, maybe with just one more exit. So we'll get rid of those. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that, and luckily the water is down, so we'll say let's get a dam in here. Let's make that super high priority. We'll make all of these super high priority, and they can come over here, and that should pretty much fix any problems we have with outflow at this point. Because if we drop these, that should give us the same amount of outflow that we had before, where we weren't flooding. But now that that's done, there's some other things I'd like to do over here. For example, this right here, I don't think I want it anymore, so we're going to get rid of it. And we're going to toss in some more well-being stuff. Let's put some rooftop terraces in there. There we go. We're going to come over here, connect it in, and I'm not sure what I want to put there. I'm sure some sort of decoration, but we'll figure that out in a bit. I'd like to change our blueberry island out here just a little bit. We're still going to have blueberries on it, but we're going to change the shape just slightly. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these, and we will dynamite that down, but I would also like to expand the island out just a little bit around here. However, to do that, I am definitely going to have to come underneath here, and as you can see, the main power comes through here, so I'm going to reroute it to here first. To do that, we're actually going to have to take out this coffee place. We're going to have to take that out as well. Let's go ahead and just, nope, put it back. We want the building one. There we go. And we'll connect that in there. Now let's say, oops, we want to go power, and we'll come over this way. Take that out. We'll take that out. Put 2 of these in so we can get our power in. There we go. And we'll let that go for now. Oh, I should probably cover them back up just in case there's anything else that we want to put in there. And this is already done, so we can go ahead and detonate that out of here. Now we shouldn't have to worry too much about overflow, and we'll just put, there we go. Little bounce back from the water, but we'll put our pass in there, and we should be good. Now everything should be able to flow out properly out of here, and then out into here, and then out across this right here. They're already starting to get some of this stuff in over here, so I'm just going to go ahead, take that out of there, which is going to take out the power connections to basically everything, but we're going to put that in. We're going to put these in at high priority, and probably those, or higher priority. And then we can start taking some other stuff out. Over here, we've got all sorts of a mess of a town, but we'll come back and look at that maybe a little later. I want to start here and hopefully get some of this power over to here so that we don't have to worry about anything that might need power over here. We're going to start by just taking it right off the corner here. There we go. We're going to draw a path around this way for now. There we go. Take this out, and then we're going to start taking this out right here. However, I'm going to take this out first, because this lump right here is just going to be in the way no matter what. So we're going to go down actually 2 on this one, I believe. And you'll see why. I'm going to go down 1 here. And we'll get our power connection started over here. There we go. And 1 here. And then there'll be 1 here that'll go under the ground all the way over to here. They've got our power connected back over here. So first of all, we can go ahead and put that coffee shop back. There we go. And now we can go ahead and take out a little bit of this. I'm not going to need this anymore. Let's take out... Here we go. All of this right here. I don't want the stuff underneath it taken out, though. I just want... Let's take out the stuff on top first. There we go. And let's see if we can take out just this stuff here. There we go. Oh, I missed some of it, but that's okay. There we go. Now, let's go ahead, just to make it a little more even. We'll dynamite those, and then we'll square off this corner right here. We can take out all of these. There we go. We'll put in some terrain blocks. Same thing over here. We'll take out all of this stuff. Make it a little more even all the way around. There we go. Gonna need a couple more terrain blocks down here, it looks like. This was slightly deeper at one point. There we go. And you know what? We're just going to go ahead and take out that. Take out this. They can come and pick up that rubble when they can. We'll take out all of this strange pathway that was left from our food station there. There we go. And we'll square off this corner here. There we go. Now it's looking good. We will make sure this blueberry island turns out pretty nice. Maybe. There we go. And then finally, of course, we've got over here. Take out all of these. And let's see. Oh, we found some ancient road under here. Let's go ahead and take all of that out while we can. Good enough. Let's take those. We'll come up there like this. And there we go. We'll detonate that and say we'll go through there. Put a path in. And we'll let them build on that for just a bit. And we'll come back and take another look. Over here, our dynamite's ready to go, or at least some of it is. So we can go ahead and detonate that. We'll go ahead and detonate these. Now we've just got a couple left that we got to get rid of. So we can do that. We will put in one dynamite there. Put in a couple dynamite here. Let's have them go ahead and start on the power, though. Power there. All the way across. We'll get power here. And then actually want to go down a level here. So we're going to have to figure that out, which means we're going to have probably, we'll go stairs here and then build up and across the top. So power, we'll leave that until they've gotten some of this other stuff done. They've already got a lot of this in there, so let's go ahead and take out this here. There we go. And we're going to move these, plus add in a couple of extra, just to make sure we've always got a few more beavers here. Just hopefully we'll have the right amount of apartments. In fact, let's go ahead and get rid of all of these for now. They can build all of those, fill them all up, and we'll deal with the population fluctuation. They're almost done with getting in the land, too, so let's go ahead. We'll put in a quick forester here. There we go. And we'll say plant berries all in here. Once that's done, we'll come back and finish the rest. They're getting in this stuff pretty quickly here. So now we've got some dynamite. There we go. Let's get power. There we go. Detonate there. We'll get that in there. And then we're going to take and go over the top of these. There we go. So we can connect all this back in. This has got to go. We're going to make a mess of water here, but that's fine. We can actually put in 1 block of dynamite there. And we'll come down this way and across. Now I can take out all of these. And we can plant more trees in here. Currently, we don't need a lot more trees, but, you know, might as well have them if you can get them. We are going to need another water place here, though, so I'm not going to plant one there. We're going to take out all of this, though, so we can connect in. You crazy beavers. You've got yourself stuck in there. There. Get out of there. Go on. Shoo. Shoo. I don't know what you're looking at, but get out of there. All right. There we go. We're going to take out all of this down here. And we're going to bring the power across here. This might be a little difficult. There's some trees in the way. So we're just going to get rid of these trees. And I want to mark all of these. I could just draw over these, but it's just as easy to let them take them out. It's fine. Oh, they probably can't reach those over there. So there you go. Go ahead and take those out. And now I got to put this back. For that 1 or 2 beavers that wouldn't move. Let's get that. We'll put our water supply back in here temporarily. Fluid dump. There we go. And we will let them work on putting all that together. We have got power over here. Oh, there we go. They've already got some of it in there. So we'll go ahead and take all of this out there. They are moving really fast on these projects. There we go. 1 power relay bridge underneath here. Now we're simply going to make connections here. There's 1 and 2 and 3. Is that a 2? Yep. And 1's there. And, oh, we're going to have to get rid of that one, aren't we? Looks like we are going to have to get rid of that one. So, we'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll do that. And we'll come back on... Well, let's put in the power first. There we go. That way we don't forget about it. And we'll see what we can and can't get to, but we'll let them work on that for a second. This reservoir is filling up really fast with basically all the water going right into it. We're not having any flooding that I can see at the moment. So, oh, there's a little bit over here. So I'll take a look and see if I can fix that in just a minute. But for the most part, this reservoir fills up really fast, which is good. We will keep an eye on it just to make sure it does stay that way. Well, they've got all this cleared out, and it looks like there's only a couple that they can't reach, so that's good. We'll go ahead and put in... If I put in 1 here, they should be able to get most of those. Come across here. Put in a 2 here. There we go. And then we need power. That's what we need. There we go. We'll see if they can get to all of those. They might not be able to get to that middle one. If not, we'll just build another helper bridge there. And they should be fine with that. I can take this out of here. We'll replant the canola down here. There we go. They should still be able to get to that. Oh, I hit pause on that. Let's unpause that so it lets them get to the rest of the island. And then we can start looking over here. A lot of this stuff we're going to need to redo. And I want to start with this area right here. We are going to knock this down so that it's even with the rest of that, which looks like 2 tiles. So let's go ahead, put in 2 tiles here. We're going to empty these so we can knock those down. And I think we're going to put our housing complex here. We don't really need these at the moment either. Since we're not short on power anymore, I'm going to go ahead and unpause these. Although I'm hoping I don't have to use them, we're going to go ahead and put in a couple more just because they look nice there, and we will just use those. Here, let's see. We can take out this road here. There we go. And this here. We also don't need that anymore. And now around here, we can start to even out these paths a little bit. This can go there. We'll take out this path. Oh, right there. Oops. Oh, well. And there's that. Now, around the garden, I think we can put some decorations in. Let's see. We'll start with lanterns. I'd say lanterns maybe on the corners here. There we go. And we'll put in some braziers to get into the park. There we go. Maybe a big bust to go over here in front of each of them. And a statue here and here. I think that'll do fine. And we'll put up a nice metal fence around all of them. Turn that way. Yep, we'll put that there, there. If I could make it to where it would just turn here, I would probably put a fence in there, but unfortunately, you have to have a fence connecting it before it'll do that. So we're just going to leave it the way it is for now. They've got this all leveled out, so let's go ahead and take care of that. And then we're going to... Well, we've got a couple of extra beavers. Let's toss in some beavers here. And we'll pause some here so we can get some more here. I would like to see them go ahead and fill up this one odd hole that's here. Hopefully with this many terraforming beavers, it does not take long. We'll just come out this way to make sure they've always got access to it. Something else I've been thinking about for quite a while is we have only got 2 connections across here. And I think we could use another bridge about here somewhere. So I'm going to come out here. Let's turn off the water for a second. There we go. Or at least make it easier to see through. And we're going to come up this way, right off the edge here. There we go. And we'll make another one of these connections across here. Now, where exactly does this go from? Looks like it goes from there, goes across all the way through here, across to here, over to here, and then, hey, it connects in right in the middle there. That's pretty good. We can work with that. So if we come out this way, are they the same height? No, that one looks a couple blocks higher. If I back up, maybe I can tell. Maybe 1 or 2 higher. So let's put in a couple more of these pillars, and we'll see if we can figure out exactly where they need to go. Is that underneath? Yeah, we want here. 2, 3, a 2, and another bridge. There we go. Then on this side, if we go up, that looks to be the right height. So maybe it was only 1 below. I guess we'll find out here. These look to be on the same height, so that should be right. Let's go ahead and put this in. We'll do that. Close? Yeah, close. We'll do another bridge here. 2, 3, and a 2. This is where the height mod would definitely help out. And it's definitely something I'd like to see for a quality of life in a future update. But you never know. Sometimes you'll get all the stuff that you want. Other times you won't. So let's go ahead and take that out of there, because that's not even anymore. We'll put you there. Now we'll get these in there. I want to make sure all this stays even. and 2 there. There we go. And we'll do one more over here. 1, 2, 3. Is that the right? That's not the right height. So I got to start with 2 there. Gotta make sure it's nice and even. Let's see. There's a 2. And 1, 2, 3, and another 2. There we go. That's even. You go there. Oh, they meet up right in the middle, don't they? Well, we can fix that. We'll do a 5 and a 5. And now we can put a column right here in the center here. I don't know if it's exactly in line with the other one, but that's okay. So we need 3s. Are we directly? We should be directly above. Let's go that way. This. Are we in line here? Are we off? Nope, we are off somehow. So let's rebuild real quick. So we can't go with 3 at the bottom. Which is strange. I would think you'd be able to. Are these all even? Those look even. 3. I do a 3 here. Shouldn't that be even with this one? No, those are 2 down. Okay, that's why. Because I can't see the height very well. Let's get 6 in here. Is that the right? Where do those cross? Right there. Yep, sometimes I just wish it was slightly easier to differentiate that, maybe. Is that a 2 or no, that needs to be a 3. There we go. There we go. So now are they even all the way across or are we off by 1? Well, we'll put these in and see if we're off by 1 or not. Looks like we might be okay. There we go. And then we can put a district crossing right there on that bridge. Another precarious bridge to cross, but it works. It should get goods from one side to the other pretty easily. I'm going to try just a little bit of extra dynamite over here to see if that solves our flooding problem next time. We'll let them try that, see if it works. If it doesn't, we'll make the ravine here even small, or not smaller, I guess deeper would be the right word. There we go. Something I keep forgetting to put in. Our bots run with control towers pretty well, but I haven't put in the grease factory for them yet. So we're going to try and move these first and see if we can get the grease factories back here. And the charging spots, I always thought these were great spaces for charging spots. So we'll go ahead, put some over here. And once these are in, oh, there's a warehouse here that's got corn rations in it. We'll empty that out and replace it with a charger too. But once those are in, we'll take these out and see if we can get the grease factories in here. They'll probably need to go over this. So let's go ahead and toss in a couple of these. There we go. That'll be nice. And they'll get to work on those. I've got some empty room over here, and I think what I'm going to do here is try and get in some of this well-being stuff. Let's see if we can... where's the well-being? With these guys, they need some power for their wind tunnel. However, that's not going to fit there with these things here. So I think I'm going to do what I was originally going to do and move this slightly over. We're going to take this. Let's do irrigation barriers here. Once those are in, we can take this out. We'll also put in this here so they can get back down there. There we go. And then we'll come back in and we'll see if we can put some well-being stuff down here. We had another warehouse go empty, so I went ahead and replaced that. Over here, I think there's, looks like another one is out. Any of these other ones gone yet? The coffee beans are almost done. So we're going to go ahead, replace that one too with a rooftop terrace. And then while we're over here, I think I'm going to go ahead, install some more storage. There we go. We'll do 4 more piles here, like so. I would like this. Actually, that's already empty, so we're going to just remove that. And we're going to go this away. Here we go. All along here so they can get up there. And we'll just give them a little bit of extra storage for stuff there. They've got our hole filled in over here, so let's go ahead, take out the path. There we go. I'm not sure what that beaver is doing. Stay away from the edge there, buddy. And now we can start to move our houses around. I'm going to try a different setup this time than I had over there. We're going to go with the large row houses. There we go. And we're going to go with a whole bunch of them. I would even like some right here. Nope. We're just going to take you out of there. We're going to take you out of there. And we are going to put in a couple more of you. And now let's put in this here. There we go. This will all come out of here and we'll get another row in there just as soon as we can. Ooh, I better put a road in here, though. They won't be very happy if they don't have a road to their house. There we go. We'll let them take some of that scrap and get all that stuff made. I noticed we still have our fluid dump here, which we definitely don't need anymore now that our water pumps are working. So we can go ahead, take these out of there. You know what, let's get this. It'll make it a little bit easier and faster. All of those can go. Yep. All of these can go. We'll go ahead and put in a couple of those to connect them back in. And we can also move this as well. So let's take that out of there. And we'll put our farm over here. Does that still reach everywhere? Yeah, that still reaches. We'll change out the path direction here. There we go. Take out these couple on the edge here. Can I move this over? I could move it over, but I'm not sure it would equal out. It looks a little odd, though. So we'll take them out of this place. Nope, I don't want the whole thing. Nope, I don't want the... There we go. We got what we wanted. There's that, and now we just gotta go back through here. We can put some decoration around there if we want to, and we can plant a couple more soybeans. Where's soybean? There it is. Soybeans there. I can take out these and toss in a couple more pieces of land, and we'll put canola there. We seem to be a little short on canola on this side of the gorge. The other side of the gorge, though, still has plenty, so I'm not too terribly worried about what they have and what they don't have. They've got our chargers in over there, so we're going to go ahead and take these out temporarily. There we go. Oh, that one has to go too. Yep. Let's get these out of here. And we will toss a couple of these grease factories back behind. And then we've always got some extra parts floating around. So let's go ahead and toss in another bot assembler to hopefully give us some more bots that can take over for our beavers here. And we'll get them a couple more charging stations as well. They've got all of these in, and that's let me take out most of these over here. We can go ahead and take that one out. And that should hopefully let us take this last one out. So everybody's been moved in over here, but I want to have some extra housing just in case. So we're going to go ahead and put in this many more. There we go. I think that'll look good. And now we can put in probably something like this. And we'll put in Do I want to put stuff in there? Actually, let's do 2s here. Because I'm going to do 2s in the middle, and I'd like to make it all even. So we'll do 2s here. 2s here. And 2s here. Same with this. We'll do another row of 2s. Another row here. And another row here. We'll let them build up, and then we'll start putting in some of the decorations and everything else in there. Well, they've got our barriers in up here, so I can go ahead and take out all of these barriers down here. There we go. And looks like they've got this dynamite in. Let's go ahead and lower that. There we go. That should be just fine. Got a little bit over here of corruption, but it's not getting past this, so we'll just use this land for something else. Power-wise, I'm going to need something coming off of, well, looks like right there I can pick that up. Do I have a 3 that can go on top of that? Something like that. Actually, I need a 2. Let's get 2 in there. Looking good so far. We'll put that in there. And then for the well-being, we'll put in this. I can't put it here, though, unless I... You know what? We're going to take that out of there. We're going to take that out of there. And I need this to be temporarily out of there, which is going to upset a lot of beavers, but hopefully when we get this in, they'll understand. We're going to go high priority there. And then I would like to move this. Can I get up there from here? No. But we can go from over here. So that's what we will do. I need a 3 here. Let's see. We're going to go... Well, I can't put stairs there, can I? I think this might have been the original dilemma that we had. So let's see. Can I do... If I do a single here, and then I do a double, and we work our way up, will there still be enough room for me to get this in? Let's find out real quick. That goes in there. We'll do the power step down here. We have got... Oh, I can't put a path on this, can I? Nope, I sure can't. Well, that is definitely an interesting conundrum. We'll go the other way, won't we? Let's go this way. So I need a 2. I need 2 here, and then a 3 up here. And then we can simply take the path that way instead of this way. Then we don't have to worry about it. There we go. That goes out of there. And our well-being, we just grab... There's our wind tunnel. There we go. In fact, let's do 2. We'll do 2 of those. We'll grab a couple of exercise plazas. Well, we'll put in 1. I don't know that we can do 2. We might put another one over here eventually. But they should be able to build all of that. This little area back here is kind of bugging me, so we're going to take that out and redo it. Take these out of there, that out of there, and we'll just put in another hauling post back here. There we go. We will move this around slightly. In fact, I suppose I could just do that and it would be just fine. Then we can put these back in. We'll put in a couple of these. There we go. Let's do some decorations all around here. Kind of dark, so we'll put in a light. And here we'll do a bush and a bush. After the light, we'll put in a bench. We'll pause the bench just so it doesn't go in first. But that should help out. Let's move those up to max. I don't know what we need moved around so much, but it'll be good to have it. They've got most of this in here, so we should be able to put in some nice decorations for them. I think we'll start with maybe a couple of clocks here on the outside. We need one here, one there, and then in the middle here, let's do... Make sure that's facing the right way. We'll do a beaver statue facing this way. On the underside here, let's see if we can get underneath all of this. There we go. We will start with a bush. And we're going to need a bush there too at some point, but we don't need it quite yet. They've got the 2 clocks in, and that should cover everything except the back one. We'll put more clocks in over here. Same thing here. This covers the center, but we don't have the other ones taken care of. We will put in... I don't want them hidden. We'll put them up there, maybe. On the top, though, I would like the monuments. There's our monuments. So we'll put a labor monument, let's say, facing that way, facing that way. And we can put a flame... do I want... Can't really match up the flame on that side, so we'll just put flames on both sides here. And I don't really want this one on top. I already did one on top of a building. I'm just going to put it down here in front. There we go. That should give them plenty of stuff to look at as well. We'll get it powered once they've got it built. We got to figure out how to get them up there, though, to build this other stuff. So let's see if we can do... We're going to need some scaffolding here. There's a 2, a 3, 3, and a 1. And that should lead all the way across there. There we go. All right, we'll let them work on that for just a bit. We took some of this stuff out at the beginning of the episode, so I think it's time we can put a little bit of stuff back in here. We're going to go ahead, toss those in. Let's toss in roofs on those. There we go. There we go. And underneath it, we're just going to put benches on both sides. Here, we're going to do... Let's see. Going to do one there, roofs on both of them. Where's our there it is. Decorations. Same thing. We're going to do a bench right under here. We can't do a bench under there. And that's the wrong size, isn't it? Yep. I want a 2, not a 3. So that it should be the same height. There we go. And we'll do decoration, put you back, and we'll do some shrubs there. There we go. That should turn out pretty nice. They're working on getting some of this in, but I figure while we're waiting, we might as well figure out some more things for them to do. So we'll get, I would like a bush there and there. So all of these should be covered. Now we'll just need one here and here a little bit later. What else do they need? They're going to need definitely one of these. What about, let's put in, actually that doesn't make much sense there. So we're going to put you there so it's lit behind. And then, well, we'll come back once those are built, I think. Our bridge is in and working, and I think we're going to go ahead and decorate it up just like we did over there. So let's put in some of these. Some more lights. There we can't really decorate because there's gears in the way, but let's go ahead, put in these. And that should help light it up a little bit at night. It'll make it look pretty nice. I think I have more soybeans than I'm probably ever going to need, so we're going to go ahead and take out some of these soybeans here. We're going to take out this many. There we go. We'll leave, we'll leave those there. All these can come out, though. We'll leave these. We've got corn, eggplant, and we're not really harvesting all of that anyway, so we should be good. And I will move this. Let's go ahead and take these out of here. We'll move it over here for now. And then once those are out, I'm going to change this to a mangrove farm because we're still low on mangroves. They work pretty quickly on that one. So we're going to go ahead and just take that out. In fact, look, they've already moved that over. So we'll go ahead, do something like this, and this, come all the way back over to here. We're going to put in one, let's see, there's our gatherers, like one gatherer here, one gatherer here. We'll use the rest of this. Oh, I'm going to need a water dump, aren't I? Well, for the time being, I am. So we'll leave this one off the corner, and we'll put the water dump there. We've got the stairs here. So once that's all put in there, we will figure out a way to get some mangroves down there. Notice this road over here is kind of crooked as well, and since we're fixing up some of that stuff, I'm just going to take this out, and we're going to take all of these out. There we go. Oh, there's a power line under here. Well, that's something we will have to take a look at. Let's see if we can figure a reroute for it. Oh yeah, easy. We can just go over one. Let's take out all of those. Yep. That was not too bad. We will put in these. We'll put in power here. Change that out. Get these hooked in there, and then we'll come back and change the rest of that. Let's go ahead and get in what we can of the ground here. Let's reset this. There we go. All reset. We'll let them work on that for just a minute. Shouldn't take them too long, and we'll come back and finish the rest of that off. And there we go. In fact, we can go ahead and take that out. We'll take this out. We will put in four-way there. Single one here. And then we can come through and take out all of this. I think that's temporarily stopped our industry, but I'm not too worried about it. They can live for a minute or two without it. Let's connect in this here. And we'll connect in this here. There we go. Now we're doing pretty well. We've got this, these here. And I know earlier I said we don't need soybeans, but this seems to be a soybean field. So we'll go ahead and put in soybeans here, and we'll put them in there on the corner as well. I should probably change this canola out, but I'm not going to, just because. Over here, I'm slowly filling the center here with shrubs, just so everybody gets the shrub buff. It's very important. Here, I'm still waiting for a couple of things. The metal blocks took a hit when we put in this tribute, but they'll come back here in a minute. And then up here, it looks like we've got all of this done. So I would like to go ahead, take out, nope, not the whole thing. There we go. Just this. Yep. And then let's get some roofs in here. Let's start with this and this here. And then we'll come back and we'll put some larger roofs on this. I want to get some of the beavers that are working in this area our control tower buff. However, I don't want to put one right in or right at our beaver manor over here. So what I'm going to try and do is we'll see if we can move it over to here. Let's put in one there, and we'll do science. We will put you here. And now that comes over to, well, it looks like there. So if I were to put another one, let's say here, would that cover most of it? I think we'd be missing a couple there, wouldn't we? How far over does this get? We'll have them put that in, and then we'll check here again in a minute. There's our dynamite for this. Let's go ahead and get that out of there. There we go. Let's get in a fluid dump here. There we go. It's in there. We're going to have to go down here. There we go. This we probably don't much need anymore, but we're going to leave it anyway. We're going to replace a lot of that, hopefully, but probably not today. There we go. Let's get a forester in here. Where can I put a forester that I can get down into that? Well, that's going to be quite interesting, isn't it? We might have to take out a couple of these temporarily, put a forester in so that we can plant our mangroves, and then we'll take it back out and go from there. Oh, look, those guys are almost done already. So there we go. Now we can just do this. We'll say plant your mangroves down here. And once those are in, we'll harvest some more fruits and we'll take that back out. So they've got the control tower in. So let's find out where another control tower would lead us up to. Something like, I think it goes all the way over to there. So we would need it here most likely. Let's see if I put one in right here and I go control tower. Yep, that should work just fine. And then we can actually take this one out of there. Don't need that anymore. And there we go. We've also been putting in more and more of these. Hopefully these will empty here eventually. But we've got shrubs and lanterns, and let's go ahead and get roofs on all of these. So they have a nice little entrance there. That should work out pretty well. Just need to get rid of all of the stuff in those. Got to rethink the order in which I put this stuff in. So we're going to do this. And then let's go decoration. Can I get the large ones up here without it looking too strange? Let's see. Maybe we could do something here. Not 100% sure. We could do that. We could do this. And then we could put something in the middle here to go with it. Let's see. How do more of these look? Not bad. We should be able to put those on top. We have a very interesting looking roof there, which is kind of what we're going for. And then we'll cap it off with this. I don't know that we need anything in the middle here. In fact, here, I think we've got most of the buffs. We just need to get a couple more things in. I'm going to go ahead and take these out. We're going to take the power right up underground through here. And those beavers weren't doing much at the moment anyway. So we'll just do this. We'll do this up to here, and then we'll come back and take those out, which will knock this out as well, but that's okay. We can, you know what, we'll just go ahead and move them now. Let's, builder's hut, you can be, how about we put one here, and we'll toss one here and one here. It's very unlikely they'll stay there, but we'll go ahead and put them in there. We'll say those are important so we can get those back in. We're going to take these out of there. There we go. And there we go. Now they can all come down here and start working on this again. Well, after putting the roof on, I just realized what I could put up here. So we're going to take the roof back off. And we are going to put in, let's see, the bells. I keep forgetting to put these in different places. We're going to put in a line of bells across here. You know what? We're just going to do one bell because that's all they need. And we're going to do a lantern and, or not a lantern, a brazier and then a lantern. And then a shrub. We'll pause all of these until this gets built. We'll say that's very important. And then we'll just go backwards the other way along this way. The bell doesn't really give us any bonuses, but it looks cool on top of a house. Here, I think we are still waiting on those. We've got most of this done. So let's go ahead and put in a couple of bushes here and there. We'll pause that one, and then I would like a couple of clocks here at the end. 1 and 2. We'll pause those. And, oh, looks like they've got that built. So we'll unpause that. And then we'll just wait for them to get all the materials in they need. And there we go. As the sun sets, all our beavers are returning to their apartments. I guess this could be Beaver Estates, whereas the other is Beaver Manor. But they should all get all the buffs. I think it looks pretty nice. It's got a nice compact feel to it to go with the more compact nature of this whole side over here. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this time. Next time we're going to finish cleaning up over here, make sure that we have all the food that we need, and hopefully get a little bit of industry back over here. But that might be it. We might have one, we might have 2 episodes left. We'll see then. But as always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.